Guys, it's election season, but not only that, it's like literally election week. This is one of the craziest times that I remember in a long time. How about you? It's not just election day, is it? But it's like election hours, election minutes. And there's so much stress and tension in the air. I feel it. I'd be surprised if you didn't. So we're going to jump right into a few tips that may help you. Actually, I think they will help you deal with some of the election stress that likely you, your family, your friends, your coworkers are feeling right now. There are 6 of them. Let's jump right in. First of all is to acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to be anxious, to be worried, to be stressed. And by the way, I'm not talking about a particular political party. It doesn't matter whether you're Democrat or Republican. Shoot, everybody is stressed right now. If you're angry, if you're sad, if you're feeling like you don't want to talk to anyone, if you're feeling upset or whatever it is, maybe you're feeling peace and calm. Whatever you're feeling, I think it's really important to acknowledge that. Don't be afraid to acknowledge your feelings, to take a step back and say, okay, what's happening on the inside? This is how I'm feeling. Second thing is talk it out. That's right. I mean, I've been talking to people that I love and that I trust in the last couple of days more than ever. And I suggest that you do the same. It doesn't have to be family. It doesn't have to be friends. It can be a combination of both. It can be a coworker. I don't care. Find someone who you trust, whether you send an email, a text, whatever you want to do, a video chat, I don't know, FaceTime somebody, give somebody a call. The idea is to connect with people you feel safe with and that you can talk about how you're feeling and what's going on. And honestly, during this time, commiseration is actually pretty helpful. It's been helpful for me to know that I'm not alone, and I want you to feel comforted in knowing you're not alone either, no matter what it is you're feeling. All right, number 3, rethink social media as you watch this video on social media. But of course, social media is an amazing tool, but sometimes social media can be too much, and it might be right now. It depends on who your followers are and who you interact with on social media. This may not be the time to get into Twitter wars or Facebook wars or things like that. Maybe you need to step back. Only you knows what you need to do, but the idea is I want you to do it. If you need to just sort of log off from everything for a little while, then you know what? It's okay to log off. And the same thing goes for TV. That's number 4 is cutting back on TV. In fact, I have not watched the news since last night. Now, I have been getting updates from people I know and love. I'll be like, okay, hey, what's going on? Tell me what's happening right now. Because I still have a need for knowledge in certain intervals during the day, but I can't tolerate watching the news 24 hours a day because I realized last night or yesterday it just wasn't good for my health. So think about what is right for you. You may need to cut back on TV yourself, or maybe you're one of these people that literally can watch TV 24 hours a day, and that's where you feel the safest within a basin of knowledge and information that's coming at you 24/7. Some people actually feel better that way. But whatever is right for you, that's what you need to do. And don't be afraid to shut off the TV, or hey, instead, why don't you put on Netflix or watch a movie? Something completely different. HGTV, by the way, is my go-to. All right, number 5 is to avoid catastrophizing. Doesn't matter whether you're a Democrat or a Republican. It doesn't actually matter even the outcome of the election for this item. We all have a tendency to catastrophize, or rather it can be easy to do that. Imagining what the future is going to be like, imagining the worst with whatever future we are given, which we don't know yet, right? I want you to try to avoid catastrophizing. Try to avoid deciding how bad it's going to be. We don't know, and imagining the worst is not good for anyone. And again, this applies for people on both sides of the aisle as we go through this election process. So try to really sort of rein your mind in and avoid imagining the worst, okay? And the last thing, item number 6, is to put yourself first. That's right. Take good care of yourself. This is a good time to love on yourself, honeys. I want you to, whatever it is, take a bubble bath, make yourself a nice dinner. That's actually my plan for tonight. Whatever makes you feel taken care of and comforted and loved, this is the time to put yourself first. Don't be hard on yourself for feeling the way you feel. Don't blame yourself or sort of criticize yourself. Love yourself. Put yourself first. If you need to take a mental health day, well, maybe you should put in for a day off for a mental health day. Put yourself first. Go for a walk. Take your kids to the park. Do what you need to do for you and your family. Guys, I hope this is helpful. We are going to make it through this. I promise. And whatever happens, we are going to make it through this. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen Caudle. I hope this was helpful. Please share it with other people. We may have a little ways to go in this election process, but like I said, I promise we're going to make it through. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've not subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do so. And I'll be back soon.